Ole, ole, ole. Welcome back to the show. Today is April 9th, and it's 8:30, and you're locked in to Checkin Habs, your up-and-coming Montreal Canadiens hockey podcast. If you bleed bleu, blanc, et rouge, you're in the right place. This is where we break down current topics of the most legendary franchise in NHL history, your Montreal Canadiens. We're talking game recaps, player performances, trade rumors, prospect updates, lineup updates, and everything happening around the league that impacts the Habs. We stream live every Thursday at 8:30, so make sure you subscribe, follow, and turn on notifications so you never miss a drop. In the owner's suite, you have yours truly, Mr. Brian. And let's introduce tonight's starting line. We have Steve.
50, baby, 50.
Next, we got Pat.
What's up, boys?
And we got Tony.
You guys. You're so ugly.
Again, we stream live. Sorry about that. All right, Habs Nation, let's check in with the Habs. All right, so let's all congratulate before we start everything. We're going to talk about a little bit more, but Cole Caulfield has done it. He has broke, what is that,
50 goal mark.
30-year curse? What is it? Do you call it a curse or?
No, yeah. We haven't had a team with this much talent.
Yeah. And as Habs fans, I think we're all happy, we're all proud, we're all excited.
30 years. It is 30 years.
It's about it's almost 30 years.
Yeah, well,
more than 30 years. But
yeah. 87, 88? Or?
1990, I think, no?
89,
94, no. I think it was Stéphane Richer in the 90s.
We should know this, guys. We should know. All right, guys, we already got some action in the chat. Everyone's saying hi. We got Emerick Flores. We got Dalian saying hello. Similior, welcome back. Thanks for updating us on he scored 50. And he says hi as well. All right, guys, so let's see tonight's topics. There we go. All right, so let's start off with so Habs and Panthers recap. Did Montreal's structure and overall execution show real progress against the depleted Panthers lineup, or did they miss an opportunity to take control? Who wants to take this?
They missed an opportunity, that's for sure.
In what sense?
They did it. They were flat the whole game, and then they came back at the end and won. Yeah, they played 7 games and 11 nights. Tonight's going to be 8 and 13, but still, man, you played a freaking team that more than half that team was an American Hockey League team,
and they were injured.
Yeah,
there's a lot of injuries on that team.
Yeah, so it was depleted. Like, you won the game, good for them. It was good 2 points, but man, they're showing a lot of bad habits that they had stopped during that 8-game winning streak. They gotta tune it up before the playoffs.
But isn't this typical of Montreal that they always do this? They always we've seen this late in the season this year, that they're able to either come back from these deficits and early in the game, or they just come crushing in the third period.
They're good comebacks, but they're such a young team. There's a lot to learn. They have to learn how to maintain their game more consistently. But
hasn't that been the story the whole season? I think their best period is always the third period, like the Habs. They're always coming strong.
After the All-Star break, a lot of their games have been weak second periods, coming strong in the third. And just, flat first periods. They've had, a lot of games where a lot of shots against them. It wasn't like that in this game, but like Tony said, they came out flat. They had no juice. There was no momentum. There was not much going on. And especially against a team where you had a lot of injuries, they should have taken more control of that game and not leave it, to that goal, to that third period. Basically, it was the third period that kind of defined that game for the Canadiens.
The third period, the fact that Dobish stood on his head again.
Yeah. You're right.
It went to shootout. So
listen, guys, at the end of the day,
they won.
Don't you think? After a good 8 games there, they've been on fire.
I'm not taking
it takes a little toll on you as well. When you're just.
Sure.
I know that.
You're on a train, and sometimes, you got to take a little break here.
All I'm saying,
you got to stop and give a guy a break and, get him off the station and, get him a little moment to recoup. And, what's amazing is that Dobish, where he's been resilient. It's really good that we can rely on Dobish here. But can we always rely on Dobish? No, we can't, right?
No, this is not a Carey Price situation where there's not no team in front of him. Yeah, they played a lot of games within the stretch, but I'm not taking that away from them. But they did play a depleted Florida team, and there's no excuse to be flat 2 periods. Like, put in some effort, and there was a lot of mistakes. Like, look at Balduc. He's out of the lineup again tonight. He had a stretch of a couple of good games, and he's going back to bad habits. You know, like can't have that. You have to commit, especially
what's an example of a bad habit?
He's not covering his man. He's making bad plays. He's leaving guys in open ice. Not shooting when he's supposed to. He's just not at the right place at the right time. He's just off. His hockey sense is not where it's supposed to be, and he's becoming a liability. You know. And if you're not producing offensively, you have to also do other things, like be good defensively. And he took another step back out of the lineup. No, they have a healthy lineup. They're not going to take a chance. You know, they're trying to fight for first place, right?
The Simayor could be a good point, but maybe the pressure was off after making the playoffs. Maybe they're not giving it their all. Maybe they're just
they didn't make the playoffs because they won. They made the playoffs because another team lost.
That's what I'm saying. So they already have the mentality. They already made the playoffs. Maybe not.
I'm thinking the opposite. They actually came off not a sloppy game with Jersey, but it wasn't a hot game. You should have come back strong against Florida, and they came soft. 2 periods, completely soft, no steam. I wouldn't say, we're playing better, we're playing more comfortable because we made the playoffs. I mean, not thank your lucky stars, because what was it? Detroit lost, and that's what caused them to make it. But I don't think that's what was enough to kind of like shake the monkey off. I think Caulfield needed to score his 50th goal. I think they need to keep this pace and not get 2-3 games in a row in between where the train starts slowing down, and then they're whoa, what's going on? How come our fourth line, third line is not job? There's a lot going on. I know. Caulfield with his 50th. St. Louis, you notice he's changing up lines. He's mixing a lot of things. A lot of young guys. Is it because the playoffs are coming? Is he giving certain guys breaks? Gallagher for the playoffs? Is he just making the space because he wants? But we saw a lot of movement in the Florida game where there was some changes going on. And is it to shake up? I was expecting a bit more answers in the first, second period. There was nothing. I don't know. The pressure is off, but they still got to play. I mean, they're not letting off the gas right now.
Yeah,
they want to hold a home ice advantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer, are we making the playoffs? You guys made the playoffs. You'll get that home ice advantage now, and
because everybody has a tough schedule, not only them.
No.
Good point, Pat.
Thank you, Tony.
Then we snuck in at the last minute. You want to introduce yourself?
Hey guys.
Manny, just fix your just turn the camera towards you, no, in front of you. Because you're a bit.
This one.
Yeah. So you're just more in the middle. No. Did away. All right, we're good.
Woohoo! It's nice jacket, Steve.
Thank you.
What's up, guys? I'm Manny.
What's up, Manny?
Welcome back, Manny.
Just hoping that 3 teams lose tonight so the Bruins can clinch.
Yeah.
That's what's got to happen tonight.
Yeah.
3 teams got to lose tonight.
Yeah,
you guys make it?
Toronto
They're
has
making it.
Toronto actually has to win one tonight. Yeah. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
Bruins are in.
Yeah.
So anybody else, any other thing to say about the Florida
maybe
game?
Phil Deno scoring. I think that was a big wake up. How many games, Tony, since he scored a goal? 13 games, 15 games? I think that guy had a monkey on his back. I think that guy needed a little boost.
Yeah, but his role is different than before, right?
I get it. I get the role's different, but now aren't you looking at the Canadiens with a bit more depth? I said this a long time ago. You guys need to go deep, third line, fourth line. You're getting this now. You're getting that deepness. And the guys at Phil Dano who step up and do things when no one else is doing, those are key moments. If it wasn't for Phil's goal, it would have been a different scoreboard. And Nick wouldn't have, won the game. And
that was a sick goal.
It was a sick goal. But
that was all lean, by the way. That was all lean.
Drawing 3 players in?
That's amazing.
Even the tying goal?
Yeah,
that was sick, man.
And there was Lane Hudson drawing. But
and
that's
just
Lane.
before, Demidov dancing
in front of him. Yeah. No, there was some good.
What a slacker that guy Demidov is.
What a slacker.
That's all I'm going to say about that guy.
He has no hockey IQ whatsoever.
Wow, this guy, forget it. Such a Russian
Oh.
jerk.
Here we go.
Penalty.
Penalty. For what?
Holding.
Oh, there we go. It was coming.
Oh.
This was
And that was
coming.
quick.
This
So-
was.
oh, that was
Who's that? It's Anderson and who?
fuck.
Oh fuck! Anderson knocked the fuck out of this guy.
Yeah, this is Abrazal there.
He
Whatever.
would
his
just
name
give
is.
up.
Who's he fighting? 67?
Gord, I
Gord.
think. Gord.
We're watching
Yanni
Anderson give it to Gord right now.
beating.
Oof, that was a good fight.
Oh,
Hey, why is it sped up like?
But what's happening with tonight? Tampa and
Yeah, but
Montreal are just at it.
recently, like Tampa and Montreal have each other's throats right now.
Yeah, I
right?
know.
It's hot.
They're
too
No,
hot.
it's
This is-
Carlisle.
They're two hot teams.
Yeah,
I guess.
And then
I guess they're probably
this is a
facing.
huge game.
I think
Yeah.
it's because they
Huge
also
4
might
points.
face each other in the playoffs, so they're probably setting the
This
stage.
is all playoff.
Oh,
game
Can
here.
anybody tell me what happened to Struble? Because we were in the
got
chat.
got into a fight.
I know he
before.
got into a fight, but is he coming back? Because he's still out.
No,
His eye got cut.
Yeah.
No, his eye got cut in the first period. He got
Yeah,
a
with a
stick
high
in the
stick.
face.
It was a high stick 4 minute, and he came back though.
Yeah, after stitches.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. That's it. No
Yeah.
one else has anything to say?
No.
All right.
I like it.
Oh, I love it. Here, nice.
Man, he's showing
Very
off his
nice.
little Bruins
It's,
t-shirt.
nice.
it's from the TD Garden.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
got that at TD.
Yeah.
Nice. This we went in the 100th.
Couple
or-
of- yeah, exactly. That
100,
year,
yeah.
so we were actually in Boston, Salem. We go like once a year, more or
Yeah.
less. And Chantal, I left the gift shop, and I didn't see. She saw that I really liked it. She bought it. She gave it to me for Christmas.
Oh, that's cool.
Aw.
Very nice.
It's too bad it's an ugly shirt, though.
Bob, if you're watching, get me a Boston shirt. That's what true love is. Fuck your Canadians.
Dad, what are we joking? She's not watching.
That's right.
All right, let's move on. All right. So Kapanen recently played on the fourth line on the wing. Does this adjustment not only optimize the current lineup, but also create a smoother path for Hage to be integrated when he eventually joins the roster? What do you guys think? You think Kapanen?
Well, it was a surprise putting him there. They had to integrate both Doc and Texie back into the lineup, and they could have easily just integrated them somewhere else.
I'm
So-
surprised. Yeah, Doc was out, so why not put Doc on the fourth? Because he's missing 4 or 5 games. How many games did he miss?
2 games, yeah.
Kirby.
Yeah, so I'm surprised they put him on the second. And
No, they
The
didn't put him
motive-
on second. They put Texie on the second
Yeah,
with
Texie with
New
Demi-
Hook and New Hook and Demidov, and they put
on the third.
they put Kapanen on the third, on the fourth line as the center, and they put Doc on the third. Yeah. I think I sent you the lineup. I can't remember exactly, but I have it here. Hold on a second. Yeah, Doc was on the third, and Kapanen was on the fourth line as a winger, as a
Okay.
right winger.
But let's get back to what do you guys think? This is a demotion, or you think it's to give Kapanen spice things up, or
Well,
I think you're adding more depth.
no,
doing
they weren't playing. He hasn't been playing well, Kapanen, and
he
he
scored
needed,
that goal yesterday. Against.
I know that,
Florida.
but Demidov is going, and they wanted to keep it going. And with Texie
It's working.
he
good.
brings that
Yeah.
that thing. So they tried it. I thought they were gonna keep it because at the same time, if you can get a more balanced winger with him, and then you can have Hage come in if you need to move New.
That's a good point. Is that when Hage comes in, there's going to be a lot less pressure. I think you can put him on the top 6, but even if you don't want to put him on the top 6, there's no rush. Like there's a lot of movement. I find
You
now.
actually think they're going to put Hage right away on the second line?
No,
but
like
they would try him, especially if now that they clinched.
I think if you need to, you would. Like you would have to take the gamble if you're losing and you got to.
Yeah, I guess if you're Dyer, you have to do something. Yes,
but in their position where they are today, you don't, and that's actually a good thing. Where you can move your players around more and hope that you can get more depth on all your lines, and every line is going to bring a different thing.
I'd rather have Hage if they're going to try him on the second line. I'd rather have him with Texie there instead of having him with 2 other rookies, and that's ridiculous.
No,
you know,
your 2 top lines should be elite players. Should be like your tough guys. Then you have your grinding. You know, your forecheck line, and then you have those like. It's like the 4th line was always, you know.
You make a good point because Damidov's a rookie, but is he elite, right?
He's elite. Not every
age is projected to be elite too.
Yes, but not yet.
But if you're gonna try them both together, you don't want to have another Kapanen, and Texie is a good choice. But tonight, Martin St. Louis, he's back right up on the second line, so he's playing around. I think he's testing his water for the playoffs.
I think at the end of the day, this guy Kapanen is a perfect type of kind of almost. He's just reliable, just put it that way.
Like a little Swiss Army knife.
Exactly, he is a Swiss Army type of knife.
He's a middle 6 forward. He can play within the second and third line if he needs to, the second line or the third line. But he's more of a bottom 6 than a top 6. But let's call him a middle 6.
But what's important is that he's super responsible, and that's what you need defensively, especially. Never mind like the offense. Yeah, he might slow down here or there. He might have his hot streaks. But defensively, he's he's sound. Just put it that way. So, we need that. Especially when he does come, Hage, then we're looking at an opportunity for him to, move wherever we need him to. So, I think he's ready for that. He's a rookie. Gosh, he's gonna take anything role.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, you're not on the second line anymore. You're not on the third line anymore. Do you think he's gonna say, "Oh man"? He's going to make him work harder because he's a kid. He wants to play. They love the game at this early stage of a mind frame, I'd say. So I don't know if you guys agree with me. Like
sometimes a little demotion or even sending down to the AHL sparks a little fire in your butt.
Yeah,
like, okay,
exactly.
I gotta start taking shit.
Yeah.
I gotta do my shit. I gotta take care of business. Yeah. So
you gotta earn your spot in hockey. It's
there
not
we
easy.
go, another scrap.
Everyone has to earn their
It's
spot.
a good game, man.
This is a good scrap, too.
Yeah.
So now they're all just scrapping out in front of the net.
Oh, look at that.
Habs
Dirty
net.
bastard. Who is that?
Yeah.
Evans.
Yeah, I know. It's Evans getting the beating, but I don't know who's giving it to him.
They're good, though, Montreal, man.
Yeah, this is like old-time hockey. This is good.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Look at that dirty bastard. And Perry's on the line. Oh, man. I can't
Sometimes
stand
there's not
guys.
enough refs.
Who's Jack Guy? Who's Jack Guy?
Perry's always on the wrong playoff team.
He's on the bench, probably.
No?
This year's the year, man. This year's the year.
No, he went
Corey
to
Perry.
where? He went
I don't
to
know if he's on-
Edmonton.
He went everywhere.
As soon as he came to Tampa, I was like, "Well, I'm sorry, Tampa.
Yeah, right?
You're not winning the cup."
Montreal, Tampa, yeah, Edmonton.
But he goes far, though, but he just doesn't.
Yeah. He's won, though. He's won 1 or 2 Stanley Cups.
With
though.
the
Anaheim.
Ducks.
One.
With
One,
Anaheim,
okay,
with
with
Getzlaff.
Anaheim. Oh, fuck. Yeah, there
With
you
his
go.
boy Getzy.
Yeah.
That's Stoos.
Yes, douchebag. Yeah, this guy I can't stand.
Another power play.
So is that it for Kapanen? You guys. So you think it's a good thing? Kapanen. Well, he's very versatile in the sense he can go play fourth, he can go up, and it's not anything bad on him.
Like,
It's just
I was speculating what he was doing, but because I think he just needed to a wake up call, give the lines a wake up call. They were lagging. They saw the way they were playing within periods. I think it's the way of Martin St. Louis to just keep them a bit on their toes, right?
That's it.
makes sense. All right, guys. So if you're enjoying the show so far, don't forget to hit subscribe and give us a little like. Make sure you set a reminder for every Thursday at 8:30 Eastern, so you never miss an episode. All right, let's move on to the next topic. And what do we have here? We have
Hey, Chris,
we're
what's
talk
up?
about Gallagher.
So I just want to say hi to my friend Chris Meller.
Man, you got friends.
Yeah, other than
you
you,
know what?
asshole. Yeah, I do.
Your friend.
What's up, Chris?
You know C. Meller?
Yeah.
He's been pretty active in the chat. He just pops in here and there.
Yeah. I was
Big fan.
Yeah, he told me I think last week or so. Yeah, that he watches the shows. So yeah.
What does he say?
Thanks, Chris.
What's the feedback?
Everyone's great, but Tony sucks.
That's balls. Funny guy.
I kid.
I know.
All right, let's go to the next one. We got, could the Habs realistically claim both runner-up spots?
No,
sorry. Whoa. Let me go here.
Hello.
Gallagher. As the team tightens its rotation, does Gallagher remain part of the best lineup, or is he trending toward being the odd man out? This is a tough. This one hits the string.
Odd man out for me.
You say odd man out? I say out for the rest of the season, but I wouldn't call him an odd man out.
No, what I mean, the odd man out, it means right now they have a healthy lineup, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna keep in the lineup and not have players like, because Bolduc, not Bolduc, but right now Bolduc is the odd man out, but eventually, especially in a good playoff run, you have Texier who's healthy, Doc who's healthy. You're gonna choose Gallagher over those two?
No, but why wouldn't you choose Gallagher? Because he's not doing good. No, that's why.
He's declining.
He's declining because he's tired. He's out of juice. He has no more gas. Tony, did you forget at the beginning of the year? I don't know. The first 5-6 games, Gallagher had 5 points in 6 games. In the first 6 games of the Canadiens, he started off hot. Why? Because he was healthy. Now you see it. I saw it in the last game he played. The guy had no more gas. He played a 30-second shift. I thought he was dying.
But I'm saying he can't do it anymore.
But
they gotta manage his games.
I'm saying more like give him the season off. And if there's room for him in the playoffs, bring him back.
No, he's going to play.
Keep him on the sideline.
There's 4 more games. He's going to play at least one more of those games. Not 2, depending if they want to bring in Bolduc. Martin St. Louis wants to make sure everybody into the playoffs are on top of their game. So I don't think they're going to sit him out for the rest of the season, but they got to start. He can't be playing every game anymore, because if they play him too much, he's not going to be effective on certain games where they need him. So they're going to insert him periodically as they need him. You know, they have to start managing it. He's not the same player he was 5-6 years ago. You know.
No, I agree. I don't think he's going to tough another season. That's for sure.
Well,
and I'm just bringing this up because now they have a healthy lineup, right?
Yeah. What do you think, Steve?
I think like Gallagher definitely, we definitely have to manage his time here. He's definitely effective in the background, in that locker room. It's important for him to,
I think we'd be singing a different tune right now if the Canadiens wouldn't be in the situation that they're in right now. Yeah, they're running hot. If they weren't running hot, would we be sitting here shitting on Gallagher? No.
I'm not shitting on him.
No, I know that, but to say that let's toss him aside because he's not doing good. I'm saying he's not doing good because he's just out of juice. I think the guy needs a break. I think as a coach, that's the best decision.
That's what I'm saying. You can't keep playing him the way you're playing him, because he's going to be a negative effect on the team rather than a positive effect. He can't be playing game after game after game after game. It's taking a toll on him. He's not the same player. I'm agreeing with you. He's being burnt.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have, guys, to have this amount of depth. that Canadians, we used to have the crappiest teams. We sometimes we'd actually make the playoffs, but man, it was rough.
I think the last couple of times we squeaked in.
Yeah,
And
last year the last game of the season.
No, it's a good problem to have.
But guys, look at next year. You expect them to play the majority of the schedule next year.
You're gonna have a different team.
It's gonna be a lot less. I don't expect them to be playing. I expect them to be playing maybe 30-40 games next year.
I just don't believe he's gonna be part of the team next year.
He's one more. They're gonna trade him. Nobody's gonna trade that contract unless they decide to buy him out. I don't know if they're gonna do that. I don't know if they want to do that.
Maybe they might.
I don't know. Maybe
there's a price for everything, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I think he's still going to have an effective, maybe not on the ice, but even in, like Steve was bringing up, just leadership-wise,
you don't think
in the locker room.
You don't think they'll play him in the playoffs?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think they'll bring him back in the playoffs.
Not every game.
Not every game. If they need him, they're going to play him, but if they need him, I don't think they're going to play him every game.
So getting back to last week or whatever, this is his last year in Montreal.
No, next year is his last year in Montreal.
I don't even think they're going to keep him.
What are they going to do with him?
They're not going to get rid of him?
How are they gonna get rid of him?
Oh,
They
trade
can't-
him for a pack of bugs.
They would have traded him already. No.
You watch your mouth, sir. That's Gallagher you're talking about.
Who's gonna pick up
$5.5
Gallagher at
million.
$5.5 million?
But what are they gonna do? Play him next year?
No.
He's gonna okay.
They're gonna play him next year, periodically, unless they want to buy him out if they really have no space. But I don't think
Dude,
they're
how's he
gonna
gonna do
that
1,000 games if they play him periodically, man? How's he?
They're gonna.
How's he gonna get his golden
they're
stick?
It's his last game. Same thing for Dano. Same thing for Anderson. Next year is all their last years, and then after that, there's gonna be no space for these guys. I wouldn't
don't-
resign them.
I don't think they should lose Anderson. I think they should keep him. He's still.
He's the only. I don't know. I don't see.
They should keep him. He's got grit. They need
he's-
him. They need him. He's got grit. I like Anderson.
Like, who are you gonna replace him with?
Yeah.
Like, he still has to be replaced. He still has to play that.
How old is he?
Probably 29 years old.
He's still young enough, man.
Happens playing
No,
on the
I
power
don't think
play.
he's 29.
Younger.
I think they should keep Anderson. I like Anderson. He's good. He's good. He's tough.
31.
Yeah, in his 30s.
Yeah, he's good. He's big. He's tough. They need something. Anywho, sorry
Anyway.
about that.
That's
All
my
right, so
that's my take
We
on
can close it out?
Yeah.
Well, Chris was mentioning on the chat there. It's a good point. He says, I can't believe he's still alive.
Yeah.
Gallagher,
Good point, Chris.
especially
yeah.
the way he used to play, man.
He still plays that way. Just that he can't keep up. He's the heart of the team. Like I'm
He
not
is the heart
gonna.
of the
He
team.
is the heart of the
Yeah.
team.
Nah,
Remember when he
before
fell
used
on
to-
his head and he was bleeding all that blood?
That was
It was during the
amazing.
playoffs.
Yeah.
That guy, like he says, C. Meller, your buddy Chris, he's always playing in front of the net.
Yeah, exactly.
For a small guy,
especially for size.
Yeah, he's a
for a
tough-
small guy,
He's
there's
tough.
not many
Yeah.
guys like him in the league
No.
that are
Dude, how
that
many-
size that stand in front of the net like him. Man, I wish
Dude,
they
how many
were all,
cross checks did he get in front of that net, man? His body must be
How
broken.
many sticks to
man.
the head from Chara? Remember him and Chara?
those
David and
cross
Goliath.
checks
Boom.
behind him.
If Patrick Laine had Gallagher's heart, this guy would be,
Yeah.
he'd be there all the time.
That's
You know
what
Maybe
he
should
needed.
clone them.
Patrick Laney
Infused them.
needs Gallagher's heart.
Yeah.
If they just combine those two.
Is that
With
guy still on the
talent.
team? I forgot he even exists.
He's out there. He's on injured reserve still. Like, is it reserve or is it just on the injured
He's on
list?
IR.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
He's MIA.
Mm.
No, he practices with them every practice. Travels with the
He's
team.
at, yeah, sure. He's at the practice. Yeah, someone has to be on the ice.
Okay, next topic.
All right.
Was that
Yes, it was.
Oh,
his favorite?
My,
Arch
my
nemesis.
buddy Mark Carney. Okay, he was the central bank of the leader of the central bank of Canada, but has no clue what economics is.
I don't know.
Okay,
Conservatives are dropping like flies apparently recently.
Yeah, what's
I
happening
think
with your
that's-
boy there, Polyev?
I think
Apparently,
that's all talk. That's all talk.
It's all being fractured, the whole party. Anyways, this is not a political
see.
show.
We'll
but-
see.
you should go for him as at Halloween. You could-
It's true, you kind of look like him. Like,
I should do it.
Yeah.
same kind of
glasses?
dorkiness.
Hey. Okay. All right.
You can be his. They always have like a lookalikes when he gets shot. Assassinated.
Yeah.
All right, so next topic. Let's go. Okay, let's talk about the Calder. Could the Habs realistically claim both runner-up spots for the Calder Trophy? And which of these rookies have the strongest cases? So I think for sure. Okay, so before we go forward, I guess the consensus is that Schaefer's going to win it.
Yeah, 100%.
Is
By
there's
far.
no possibility that Demidov with top points could
Well,
win it?
he's having a great last 2 weeks. So if there was any debate that he was gonna not make the top 3, that's out of the question. It's between Schaefer and Demidov now, but no, Schaefer's winning it. What he's done for the Islanders, yeah, he's winning it. He's gonna win it. It's
Okay, so the consensus is Schaefer's going to win. So Demidov for sure is going to be a runner-up.
Finalist?
yeah, for sure. Demidov for sure. And he's leading this the rookies in scoring. The thing is, you had Seneca there, who I thought was going to be a finalist, but and then if not him, Kapanen, but now Dobesh is in the running. He's been having
That would be interesting, huh? Dobesh, he's finishing as a finalist?
Yeah, there's chances he could finish as
Depending
a
on
finalist.
how these playoffs progress, very good chances if he keeps up like this.
No, it's only the regular season.
Oh, it's only regular season, so you don't count playoff. Oh,
only regular season.
No.
So there's a good possibility. I wouldn't be surprised. It's gonna be Schaefer, Demidov, and Seneca, but there's a good possibility. Montreal has 2 other rookies that could make it. I don't think Kapanen is gonna make it.
Kapanen dropped. He was in 5th place pretty much all season.
But Dobesh is making a case for himself. You know, he's hot. He's been hot for a while since they brought up Fowler. So and he's been consistent. His numbers have been good. His numbers have been above 900. So right.
Yeah.
So,
no, he has been. Well, since he came back.
What do you guys think? You don't think it's a good possibility the 2 runner-up spots are both Montreal Canadiens?
Could be. Why not?
I'm not feeling Dobbs. I think Dobbs a goalie to win it is tough.
Not gonna win it. I'm saying as a runner-up.
That's a finalist.
But
when's the last time a goalie even won it?
Yeah, the goalies won the Calder. I think was it Roberto Luongo? Did he win the Calder?
In his rookie year?
When's the last time a goalie won the Calder Trophy?
Probably.
I think it was Luongo or Brodeur.
That'd be crazy if he won the Calder and he never won a cup.
Martin Brodeur. There you go.
Oh,
Martin Brodeur.
Danny Belfort, Tony Esposito, Ken Dryden.
So Martin Brodeur was the last
Steve Mason. 2008.
Andrew Raycroft in the Bruins.
Raycroft.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Nabokov.
Interesting.
Nabokov. Yeah. Okay, so see, they've won it.
Okay.
Yeah, Raycroft. I remember Raycroft.
Yeah.
Roy wasn't
number 1.
Roy wasn't dominating on his first season, or he just came in the playoffs.
Raycroft, we picked him up from the Leafs.
Yeah.
Or we sent him. No, we
No,
picked
from the
him
Leafs.
from the Leafs.
No. He went to the Leafs.
He went to the Leafs.
You picked him up from was it from the West somewhere? Where was it?
Yeah.
Check.
I'm trying to remember what was his.
He was drafted by.
Because he wasn't drafted by the Bruins.
No, he wasn't drafted by the Bruins.
Was he drafted by Vancouver?
Let's look at his hockey.
Andrew Raycroft.
See.
Right there, Dallas. No.
Draft Bruins.
Oh, he was drafted. He was drafted
by the Bruins.
Drafted by the Bruins.
And he went to the Leafs. Okay.
Okay, then who's the goalie that Montreal always name that they picked up after Raycroft? Who's the goalie there that says looks like your friend? That he was
Karesk.
He was
no before Tuca. There was Thomas, and then Thomas.
Was it Thomas or Tuca that they picked up on a trade? Come on, Bruin fans.
I can't remember that far back, dude.
No, Thomas.
Thomas, bro. The weed is clouding my brain.
Holy shit!
All right. Anyways,
I don't remember that far back.
Back
I can check. Hold on.
So back to the colors. So Demidov definitely final. Senek.
Demidov for sure now is a finalist. Seneca.
With the E at the end.
Bennett Seneca. But they pronounce it Seneca.
Yeah.
Dobesh and Polymark is not even there, okay? Just put it that way, okay? Not that we love him and everything.
He's not even showing up here, but I guess
Polymark.
Okay. All right.
He's gonna get votes. I'm just saying, the more votes you get, the better chance you have of finishing as a finalist.
Well, if he keeps it up like this, he's just gonna definitely jump. You know what I mean? He's had 6 wins in a row. It's amazing. If he gets the 7th, it's gonna be interesting. You know, people are gonna talk.
Let's not jinx anything, and if he gets no goal, because don't forget, in this 8-game winning streak that they just came off, Montreal was holding teams by a goal or 2 at the most per game, right? Mm-hmm. So his numbers are
give him a
good.
shutout tonight. Give him a shutout tonight. You'll see that he'll be on that list. I think so.
We don't know what the list is yet. It hasn't come out. I'm just saying
he's gonna get it, bro. He's gonna get it.
All right, bro. Anyways, it's a good possibility that 2 other Habs are the runner-up. It would have been nice to have Demidov win it, but there's no way Schaefer's not winning this thing.
All right,
Too
guys.
dominant.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the chat. Let us know who's going to win it, or at least the 3 finalists are.
You had to say shutout.
Never say shutout.
All right, guys, if you're digging what we're doing here, drop us a line in the comments. I just said that. Or chat if you're watching us live. We're here live every Thursday at 8:30. And hey, don't keep it to yourself. Tell your grandma, tell your aunt, your uncle, and join us every Thursday. All right, so we had to recently change this topic
Just before
because Caulfield.
So sorry, can I interrupt you for a sec? Can I get another beer, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
While he does that, by the way, why you were thinking he was drafted by Toronto is because Andrew Raycroft was traded to Toronto by the Boston Bruins, and that's how they acquired the rights to the Finnish goaltender prospect Tuukka Rask.
That's it.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a Rask.
I knew there was a link because
yeah.
he came. No, Thomas came after, and then came Tuukka.
Yeah.
So while Thomas was evolving,
Yeah.
Tuukka was in the sidelines
Yeah.
evolving.
Crazy. Yeah.
Crazy.
I knew
Crazy.
the Bruins they fucked Toronto by getting Tuukka Rask. They keep fucking them too. Fraser Minton.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, Fraser Minton.
Yeah, they're like, how are we gonna fuck Toronto this year?
What did we give up from Carlo?
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
That team, man, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Fuck. They're finished.
All right,
All
let's
right,
get back to
Brian,
it.
let's go.
You had to say shutout. What do you mean?
The boys mentioned shutout.
Oh.
The jinx.
All right, guys. So earlier, the topic was about Caulfield dealing with a mental block, not being able to score 50, and he scored 50 tonight. So let's give it up to him.
Well done.
Well
Bravo.
Good job. Congratulations.
So,
Remember those days, eh, Bruins?
what do you guys think? Does Caulfield have it in him to finish or beat McKinnon? Where's McKinnon at?
Percentage-wise,
51.
51. Percentage-wise, he should project to pass him. But guys, even though we had to change the topic, there was a mental block the last 3-4 games. Like as soon as he hit 49, you saw the team was deliberately trying to find him. They were deliberately doing passes when there was create a pass when there was no open pass, and it was like it was creating a disaster. And their power play was getting affected by that. Even though most of Caulfield's goals didn't even come on the power play. Most of his goals came on 5-on-5, right? So, they were just forcing the issue. And the fact that, he hit 49 and it was in the back of his head, I think mentally that would have got him. That's what I was trying to say. Let's make sure he scores as soon as he's able to get his 50, and then everything can go back to normal. Now they play. Now he's got the chip off his shoulder.
Can you imagine being Cole, though, honestly? At that 49 goal. Can you just, everybody's talking to you and everybody's saying the same thing. Okay, shut the hell up, right? Don't you guys, can you freaking just shut up?
That's what he said on the bench the other night.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm so fed up of it.
Shut the fuck up. Wasn't there someone who was like, so, you're aren't you thinking about the 50 of the goal? And the guy's like, what goal? She's like, really? He was like, what are you, an idiot? Of course I'm thinking. Like he was like,
he goes, no. Is it on your, is McKinnon on your mind to try and feed him? He's like, no. What do you think? He's like that.
Oh my gosh.
Of course it's on his mind.
Well, and it's not a monkey, this is a freaking gorilla, you know what I mean? It's on his back that, just swiped off finally, but it was hard, to get over this.
Yeah, but we kind of had no doubt the guy was going to do it. He was getting a little... It would have been sucked if he didn't, but...
it would have sucked big time.
What was amazing that he glided, from that 39 goals to that 49 goals really smoothly, and now that you're at that 49...
But you saw it was affecting him. He, apart from the team trying to force feed him, he was throwing himself... Because when he scores his goals, he's on these places on the ice where it's hard to score, but, good scoring chances. He was more on the outside. He was more behind the net. You're not going to score from there. You're just trying to get somewhere to try and force the issue. It was affecting him. That's why I wanted him to get it over as soon as possible.
Sure.
Of course, obviously. the back of your mind.
Our fans in the chat bring 2 great points here.
What?
If you count minutes a game, McKinnon has played like 6 more games than Cole, just in minutes.
Wow.
That's an interesting point.
Yeah.
And McKinnon also has empty net goals. So he's chasing him by goals, but that's a very good point.
Yeah.
That these have all been put in by Cole and not.
Yeah, he percentage-wise, the way he's playing, he's projected to pass McKinnon.
They don't take that into consideration though.
What into consideration?
When they're for the what's it called?
Morris?
Yeah.
The Rockets?
It doesn't matter. Goals
it's
is
by
goals.
points.
Yeah.
Just by points.
That's if they tie.
So
Is there a tiebreaker?
Interesting. I know.
no, they share it. They share the
both
trophy.
win it?
Yeah, they both win it. So the commentator the other night was it against Florida. He made a good point. I understand shootout goals shouldn't count towards your goal total.
I agree.
But the winning goal of a shootout should at least count. If you score the winning goal to win the shootout, that should count towards your goal total, which makes sense, right? You're winning the game, so that one.
I don't think so.
Yes, but then
I
does
don't
it count
think so.
as a like?
The same thing like the overtime goal. The overtime goal counts. The shootout goals. If you score 3 and I score 4. Those goals don't count, but that fourth goal should count. The winning goal should count.
Because you have to take the goalie into consideration. You have to play with their stats for that one goal.
That's true.
Like
No, I wouldn't do it.
No.
The only time a shootout goal should count is in a penalty. That's it. It's a penalty shot.
Yeah.
The only time I say a shootout goal, like 1-on-1 with a goalie.
What the fuck do you know?
Oh, shit.
Wow.
So I'll just be talking here.
I'm kidding.
Oh, man.
No, but
it's my opinion. I don't know.
No,
Tony.
I get it.
I get what you're saying. Like,
but does the goal, if it counts, does it have to affect the goalie stats? No.
But
It does.
It does. It does have to.
A goal.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the game,
a goalie,
if it's 5-4, the goalie let in 5 goals.
Right.
But does it affect the goalie's stats when he loses 5-4 in shootout? Like, is it considered 5 goals against?
No. In shootout, no.
It's 4 goals against.
Yeah.
So then it shouldn't affect the goalie stats.
But
that's why.
Yeah, that's why. That's why they don't count the goal for the player either.
A goal on a one-on-one with the goalie should have the same value as during a game when it's harder to score.
No,
you're one-on-one.
Not
with
all
the
the
goals.
goals, just a winning goal.
I don't.
I'm saying.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I like
it's
the
one-on-one
idea.
on the goal, especially if you're an elite scorer. It's the odds are for you.
No, harder it is to score in a shootout.
There's a lot more
versus
goals than saves and shutouts.
I think you're playing a lot more with goalies' stats more than anything by letting these goals count in shootout. In a penalty, I get it because there's a penalty. You pay the price. It's a goal.
But he earned that penalty because he was driving to the net and it took him out.
Actually,
Or a power play goal is the same thing. You get a penalty, you go in the box 5-on-4. You deserve to get a goal scored. Sorry, the goalie pays the price. But in a shootout, you're going back and forth. And that's where I'm like, why should that, guaranteed one of those 2 goalies is going to lose. So we're like, why should automatically one goalie get affected by this? Why can't both goalies just walk away and be like, we were both superstars? Fuck these players. Why can't that happen? A shutout is a shutout. Why can't that be a reward for a goalie? Why does a goalie have to pay the price because these 2 teams got into shootouts?
Yeah, it's true.
No, I don't agree with that.
So it wouldn't count as a shutout for the losing goalie then?
You could do that too.
No, but no, not like in reality. Does it count as a let's say I don't know tonight the game
if you
ends
lose 1-0 in shootout, you didn't get shut out. Even if it went into shootouts, you walked away with a point.
It doesn't go against your save average, does it?
No,
let's say you
doesn't.
lose 1-0 in shootouts. No, you finish the game
still
with
a shutout.
It's a save percentage.
But do both goalies get the shutout?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Okay,
because it's not
okay.
shots, right? So your save percentage is 100 and your goal against is 0.
Yeah, and Furio makes a good point. It's always the same players in shootouts. It isn't a fair metric for the other players. Yeah.
Very good point.
Yeah, you put your best. You put your best.
Exactly.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
So I beg to differ on the comment you made that there's more goals than saves on an NHL shutout.
You looked it up?
I'm looking at it. Okay, so statistically, there are significantly more saves than goals in a shutout. See, I was right. It doesn't make sense. There's more goals.
Shutout?
And a
Shootout.
shootout.
Okay.
Shoot out.
And shootouts are statistically more saves than goals. So it's because it's hard. It's not as easy as you think.
Am I the one that's surprised by that stat? Because it feels like they always...
No, when you said it, I was like, no, I think you're wrong. So I checked it. Like,
I kind of agree with Tony on that. Maybe in soccer, I would think.
Well, if you're
Reverse.
Italians, yeah.
Oh, relax.
Shots fired.
You gotta aim for the net here, guys.
All right.
The only
I'm calling for my Italian friends.
over the history of the NHL shootouts, the scoring percentage for shooters typically hovers over 30 to 35%.
Okay, I was wrong.
Yeah, conservatively, goaltenders boast a save percentage often averaging in the 65% to 70% range. So it's more beneficial for a goalie than players. 30 to 35%. Yeah, and I remember one of the commentators making that comment a few months back on one of the broadcasts. So yeah. It's not like it's an advantage for for people to include that stat. If you include that stat, it's not an advantage for the player, right?
No.
So,
No? Hockey with an accent, yeah, an Italian accent.
My police, what are you talking about?
No, what are you talking about?
Oh, forget about.
So officially, I
Hockey
checked
with
it
an
out.
accent is the other show. It's Mike Lapierre's
Sorry,
show.
wrong show.
Wrong show. That's the name of your show.
You took Manny's GPS. You got lost there. Sorry.
Fuck off. Assholes.
I checked the AI overview and I asked about if, let's say, if two teams play till 0-0, is it accredited for a shutout for both teams? And yes, it is.
It is, huh?
Yeah,
makes
in the
sense.
past, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So Cole did it, bro. Amazing. Well done.
Bravo.
Naz, he did it.
And
But Naz
that's where he
gonna take it all the way.
stays.
Is he gonna take it? So Pat, what do you say now? Last time you said he wasn't gonna
fuck.
make it.
I lost my bet.
Yeah.
I fucking lost the
Twice
Yes,
this
you
year,
did.
Pat. You said
I
they were going to make the
called
playoffs.
playoffs?
He
I
wasn't
said-
going to.
And I said Susie was gonna hit 30 goals before he
100
hit
points.
100 points.
He can still
100
hit 30 goals. He's 2
Okay,
goals.
shut your mouth. It's enough positive talk about the Canadiens.
And other bets want to make Pat. They're on a streak over here.
Tarkovsky has to
I
hit
like
30. Susie has to hit 30. Here we go.
Oh.
Oh.
How's Kapanen?
I don't know.
It's a little too small. All right, let's move on.
Next topic.
All right.
Oof. Nice pass in front.
So this is our final topic for the night. So 3 under-the-radar players that are helping to carry the Habs to the playoffs. So while Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Demidov, Hudson, and recently the hot goaltending from Dobej has been pretty much hogging the headlines recently. So I'd like to shine a light on 3 other players who have been instrumental in the Canadiens' success this season. Let me start off. I'm gonna do each name, then you guys just let me know what you think. So, one, I picked Zachary Bulldog, and why? Bulldog, not Bulldog. Bulldog has been productive outside of goals and assists.
He is like a bulldog.
He brings physicality. Recently, especially in the last 10 games, he did 20 hits. Ever since he's been back from missing the lineup, and he heats up at the perfect time, I find. And he's got that gritty. Well, recently he's been that gritty player that Montreal fans love. So, what do you guys feel about that? Has Bulldog been kind of like an under?
Too inconsistent. Again, he had a good stretch for the while.
Okay, but besides the last game, because I know
last 3 games, he's been so inconsistent, and they finally took him out of the lineup. He had a good stretch for a couple of games, and then the last 3 games again, he's too inconsistent. They have to work with him in the offseason. They gotta sit down. They gotta show him video, and they gotta get his game straight. He's too inconsistent. He's all over the place. He's making too many mistakes. He's leaving guys open. He's creating odd man rushes. He's not playing proper defensively. When he's on his game, he brings a good positive vibe to the line. But he's inconsistent.
But you have to admit the physicality he's been bringing.
When he brings it, but
Yeah.
he hasn't been bringing it on a regular basis. That's the thing. You got to be consistent. Somebody like Gouli.
But when you consistent, you're talking about the last 10 games? Because I'm pretty much talking about I mentioned the last 10 games. He's been bringing it.
In the
Besides last game, like you mentioned earlier.
The last 10 games, the last 3 games, he hasn't been consistent. Prior to that, the last the 5 games before, they kept him in because he was doing good. But then he went back to his old ways prior. His problem is consistency.
Okay, so but the thing is that there's new tangibles here. There's
still an upside to him.
Texie is in. You got Doc that's back in. You're testing out something in the future here, maybe with age. This competitiveness with our players is going to happen. And Balduc, you know what? Yeah, he's been inconsistent the past 3-4 games. Okay, I agree. But at the same time, we cannot. He's going to be effective in the playoffs. He's a greedy guy. And I think that he's going to be a perfect guy to shake up things that we might need.
He'll be effective
future.
if he cleans up what he needs to clean up. And not only is he going to be effective defensively, he's going to start producing offensively too. But he's got to get his mind clear, man. He doesn't play with a clear mind. He's always second guessing himself. He's always all over the place. Once he gets that fixed, man, not only is he going to continue to be playing, is going to be more consistent defensively, but his offensive game is gonna show up again. The guy's in the queue, man. He was on fire. He's amazing, but he can't bring it consistently on the NHL because he's struggling to find his game.
No, you're right. I'm actually looking at his stats right now. Last 15 games, boys, he got 2 points, a goal and assist, and they both came from the same game when they won 2-1 against Columbus. So you're talking 14 games, 0 points, and you know what? I thought he was bringing in more body.
What's more important is his plus minus? What's his plus minus?
He's at -1. Even.
How many blocks and hits?
No, in total.
In total?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm not looking at. Hold on, let me see if I could pull up Balduc right now. They're doing that's
his overall
season plus minus at +20. Sorry, that was 24-25 season. He's at -6. He used to be a +20 player.
Yeah, last
in
year.
24-25. Now he's at -6. Yeah, it's.
He's a minus player.
Yeah, he's a minus player this year. Not
-6 is not too bad.
No,
but still, he's still a minus player, right?
Yeah, he's a minus player. And not that much on the hitting, I would say. I thought hits? Well, he's averaging 1-2 hits a game. That's not much.
And think about it. He's a minus player, and he's not a player that will play the penalty kill. They don't use him on defensive face-offs when they're down a goal or when they're up a goal. So to be a minus player still, on as a third or fourth liner, it's he's got to be better.
Yeah, he has to be consistently better and not just have that 1-2 game spark and then sit.
But there's
sit on your
upside
ass.
to him because he's still young, right? It's only his second season in the league, right?
Yes, that's why he's the under the radar player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think Tony's right. They just need to fix a few things this summer, and he'll be good.
Okay, my next under the radar player is Alex Newhook, second on the team in 5-on-5 goals recently. He has a 57% face-off rate and is the best on the roster. And he recently generated 18 individual scoring chances per stretch.
I agree. Another good under the radar player.
I love Newhook.
Very good.
Honestly, I love Newhook. I've always been a Patrice Bergeron fan. Why? Because the guy is king of the face-off circle. And I think that possession game wins games.
Yeah.
And if you can win in the face-off circle, that brings your first possession, especially when you're in the opponent
because you're always
zone.
in the offense. You're always attacking.
You're always holding the puck and you're letting the other team chase all the time. Having Newhook, and since he came in, it's really changed the game for the Canadiens. And not only the Canadiens, I actually love the guy as a hockey player. I would love him on my team.
You know what he brings that's very good? Speed.
Yes, it's true. You're right. He does. He has good speed. And that speed creates plays. He opens up a lot of plays because of that. You're right.
That's where we didn't mention that before about Gallagher. Is that where he really drops off, unfortunately, in the past 2 years is the speed factor.
Yeah.
And like in NHL, speed is king.
We didn't mention
Right?
that. You're right.
Speed
That's
is
a
king.
big factor.
And like, you know, all these guys nowadays, man, it's all about speed, especially the Habs. You know, we're lightning fast.
Man, you like speed, right?
Come on, baby.
Maybe 20 years ago.
That's good.
M. Frio agrees. New Hook is solid.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
Going 0 for 7 on the peeper is diabolical.
Although,
They should have scored at least one.
do you consider him really under the radar?
Who?
Is New Hook? Is he really an under the radar player?
He's saying compared to your top guys, yeah, but I don't consider him under the radar because he's a depth player, right?
Yeah.
I mentioned it because Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav,
exactly.
Hudson, they're dominating the headlines.
I
They're
get that.
dominating. I find they dominate the headline. So these guys have been effective and helpful, but you don't mention it that much, right? My final third guy is Caden Gooley.
Yes.
22 hits recent in the last 10 games. Gooley is third on the team in blocked shots. 17 blocked shots in the last 10 games. The team scored 7 times with Gooley on the ice and only allowed 2.
That's
good.
And he's been hurt.
Yeah.
And he dropped off when he was hurt for a bit, but he brought back his game to where it needed to be, and he's still he's what, 22, 23? How old is he? This guy. I hope they need to keep him. He's a solid piece of our defense, man.
I was say a solid piece of ass.
He's 24.
He's a solid.
I don't swing that way.
I want to see his toes, baby. I want to see his toes.
He's 20. He's 24. You were asking before. He's 24.
24.
Nice and young, Tony. Nice and young.
He's legal, Tony.
Like I agree with Brian. Like,
And he's I have here. He's a rugged balance to Hudson's skills. What do you guys think about that?
yes,
Rugged balance. Yeah. Well, listen, he brings in the blocks and the hits. He's a superstar on both of those. Like he's averaging, I think, 4 or 5 blocks a game. Like really, those are big numbers. Like I mean, if you're going to be a top superstar defenseman, it's not only about containing the puck.
Is he considered a top superstar defenseman? Or
Well, he's
In the
definitely
league,
top 4.
not
No,
yet.
but he's a top 4. He's
On the
he's
team?
top.
on the team, yeah.
Oh, on the team.
Yes, they're top. He's their top. He's their top defenseman. Pairing defenseman. Yeah.
But in the league, I would consider him a top 4 defenseman. Like on any team.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a top 4. He's not.
Yeah, for sure.
that's a top 4 in the league?
He's a shutdown. He's a shutdown.
Top
No,
four.
not top 4 in the league.
No, top 4.
He's a shutdown defenseman for sure. He's a top 4 on any team. Top.
like top. Yeah.
The top two
Top
pairings.
2 lines. Yeah, exactly.
Any comments over here, guys?
No, Gooley is doing
good.
great. I'm very
Solid.
happy that he's finding himself. You know, because it took a little time especially with injuries and everything. You know, it's not easy, but he's still so young. So
And the thing is, I know you mentioned he's a good compliment to.
Leighton Hudson.
But no, I don't, because Hudson needs to play on the left, and when they play together, this
getting
messes
Tony
everything
angry.
up.
we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
That drives me nuts.
angry when Hudson's on the wrong side.
When Hudson's on the right, I hate it.
You think they should still look for somebody that complements Hudson?
Yeah.
Well, that's why they brought in Engstrom to balance out the line, so he can play the right side. And if they need to switch up the lines, Hudson can go back on it.
Is there any teams out there that that are not doing great that have
Solid.
a solid defenseman to play with Hudson?
At this point, they're gonna go with Reinbacher next year. They're not. They have Engstrom. They have Reinbacher.
Just saying, they could trade Gali for that.
This guy trade Gallagher.
No, and
Who the hell is gonna trade
gonna give you
Gallagher?
a
Who's gonna
Snickers
pick up
bar.
Gallagher from defenseman?
Someone who needs it.
That's why Manny will never be a GM.
Someone who, why?
It's 5 times he's trying to trade Gallagher. It's like tell me who's gonna pick up Gallagher. Yeah, Montreal would have traded him 5 years ago if they could have traded him.
I love how it pisses you off more than anything.
You pissed me off.
Maybe the Bruins will pick him
That
up.
contract was given on emotion instead of intelligence. Fucking Bergevin was an idiot for giving him that contract. Not that he didn't deserve it, but like, come on, use your head.
Yeah, but at the time, Gallagher was like We had nothing. We had
Not
Gallagher
an
was an
emotional GM.
important
He
piece.
cries on camera. Fucking guy.
Hey, he got us Cole Caulfield, guys. Let's not forget, okay?
Cole.
Nick Suzuki. You got us Nick Suzuki.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Come on. Cole and Nick. Come on.
And Hudson, I think.
No.
Yes, he picked because it was such a small. Everyone skipped him.
No, Hudson
Niet.
was the same year as Slavkovsky.
Slav. Right.
He was the second in the second round, 62nd.
It was Cole Caulfield that he picked that no one
Yeah.
wanted because of the size. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Penguins are in, guys. They're
Yeah,
in the
they're in.
playoffs. Ricky Crosby's been on fire lately, eh? It's incredible. People trying to knock him down. They can't do nothing on this guy, eh?
No.
He got
They knocked him
injured.
down,
Then he came back,
Okay, let's go.
and he was still
3 on 1.
fire.
3 on 1. Ah.
Oy.
It was a 3 on 1
Goalie's
against
good,
Tampa.
man.
Yeah, he's good.
I find Tampa like hit the hot streak with goalies. That Bishop before,
Yeah.
and then Valesky. Like they always had good goalie for like the last 10 years. So
This is why I don't want to play them in the playoffs. They have a better goalie than Buffalo. I still whatever. We have to play everybody.
You have Hedman, who's not there. Who else is not there?
Hedman's gonna
But
be
Hedman's
back.
coming back. He's a healthy scratch.
Yeah.
Not a healthy scratch.
Yeah,
He's out for personal reasons.
they're gonna pull
Okay,
they're
well-
gonna pull the Kucherov thing again. That he's all hurt and he's all good at the playoffs. and
What I
then-
meant was he's not out because he's injured. Like
Yeah.
he's not fighting
I
an
got what
injury.
you did.
That's what I meant. Yeah, you're right.
Who else is
Thank
not
you.
playing on the team? That's kind of injured.
Hegel.
Yeah.
Eagle?
And
Sorelli wasn't supposed to play tonight.
Oh,
He
yeah.
played.
yeah,
Okay.
Perry
Those-
wasn't supposed to play tonight. He played. Whatever. These guys are going to be ready though for the playoffs. So like, I'm not.
Who do you think
worried.
Tampa's going to be ready?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, man. It's 2 games. They're playing Tampa. Where's Kucherov?
Oof.
Are they
They're
containing
containing him.
Kucherov?
Yeah, they're containing him. Yeah,
So if they can do this 2 games in a row, why are you worried about this?
But why can't they do the same thing easier with Buffalo? Like you're making it sound like Buffalo's like is an untouchable team. Like what are you guys scared of with Buffalo?
the size.
They're huge, man.
Yeah. Well, defense.
Yeah.
I would say, man, Tage Thompson.
There's
when
no
he turns around-
experience.
No, I know.
I'm telling you, these
don't-
guys
no,
are
you're right.
going to be dangerous. They know what to expect. In the 14 years, the team
Tampa?
hasn't been.
Yeah, they're mental.
14 years, these
No,
guys.
you're
Buffalo hasn't been in
Yeah.
the playoffs.
Okay.
They're going in cold. It's going to be a shock
Do you
for
remember
them.
when St. Louis won the cup? Okay. That's the same scenario for
year.
me. I'm thinking
No, it's
of
not
Buffalo.
because they had a
With
veteran
peace.
team. They had a veteran team.
For me,
They had- no.
it's not
Not
necessarily
the same
about
thing. Not the same thing.
For me, it's the size-wise and like mentality. They're
But it's not the same thing. They didn't
Okay.
miss the playoffs for 14 years,
Okay,
and they
but
had players that
Tony,
never seen the playoffs.
You're always on this Tampa train over here, but guess what? They haven't won shit in the past 10 years. Okay, what?
Who?
Tampa.
Tampa, what?
What are you talking
They won the
about?
Stanley Cup.
Won the
Yes,
Stanley
I
Cup.
understand. I'm not
What are you
talking.
talking about?
They won.
They didn't win anything else.
No, I understand. In the past 10 years,
They
they've
haven't
been-
won shit.
They only won
Okay.
the Stanley Cup, okay?
okay, let's say 5 years.
What do you mean? Florida's won the cup. Florida team has won the cup the last 6 years, I
Okay,
think.
but we're talking about 5
That's true.
years.
I
what?
think, if I'm not mistaken. Been
the
it's
last
been
5 years,
it hasn't been
Panthers,
happening.
The last 4
6
years.
years, I think. Yeah.
Tampa.
It hasn't been happening the past 4. Okay, let's just put it out.
Hey, you want
From 2 to 4.
I'm not editing that part out.
It's okay. I don't care. I don't care. No, but I just don't like it that you're so like enamored about this fucking Tampa team.
I'm
Who
not.
gives a shit?
It's because everybody's so scared about Buffalo.
We got
Nobody's scared
fucking
of them.
Montreal Canadiens, bro. We
Guys
are the
gotta-
fucking beasts.
Be scared
Come
of the
on,
Bruins.
guys.
Be
Let's
scared
go.
of the Bruins.
Who
They're
cares
the
about them?
sneaky team.
They are the sneaky
coming
team,
in
though.
the
Yeah.
East.
For me, the
Blah,
most
blah,
dangerous
blah.
team in the West and the East is Tampa Bay. for
Jeremy
sure.
Swayman.
They have the veteran team. They have the superstar scorer. They have the superstar defenseman, and they got an elite goaltender. And they have a lot of playoff experience, so they know what it takes to win the cup and go far into the
They have a
playoffs.
good coach.
And they have a fantastic coach. I think the best coach
And
in
they
the
didn't
NHL.
want us the fucking
Good point, Brian.
gold cup, the gold medal, eh?
we,
What a
we
joke.
lost in a shootout, you bozo.
Too bad. You should have
Tony's
won.
gonna
it,
have an
boys.
aneurysm, guys. I'm gonna stop reviving Tony. Please don't get
Good thing
too
we have medical
excited.
staff nearby.
Jesus.
Come on.
All right, guys, we're gonna close it out.
Yeah.
Sure.
This guy is getting heated. He's getting heated. Before we go, let's see over here. Time to make Gallagher an assistant coach with Montreal. And
That's a big
Furio.
role.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Not for a long time, at least.
And I think top 5 will soon be a top 4. I think he was talking about Gooley, probably.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's coming to an end. Thanks you so much for watching and sharing your thoughts with the chat in the chat. Later on, if you're watching this later on, please let us know in the comments how we're doing. We invite you all to join us next Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and for another lively Habs conversation. Until then, stay passionate, keep the love for the game alive. Good night.